What are pendulums and how can we use them? Pendulums are basically like something weighted on a chain or a cord that can move freely. This is my use of the word pendulum. There's a few different uses of the named word pendulum, but it needs to be able to move freely. Pendulums are part of the heading of dowsing. So there's different kinds of dowsing. There's like using sticks, looking for water. There's kind of energy dowsing where some people can just tune in to like where water might be located or where certain elements or stones or minerals might be located. These are all different kinds of dowsing. So for me, I see the pendulum as an extension of my intuition. It is an external physical object that I can see with my eye, that my mind can participate in, that reflects my own inner knowing. So because we know in the heart, the hand is connected to the heart, the pendulum comes off the hand, it is an extension of our heart knowing. So there's a few ways to use pendulums. Many people use them for yes or no questions. I also like to add a third option for that. You can add more, but the third one is maybe, or I don't know, or you're not supposed to know at this time. That could be a third option for your pendulum. So each pendulum is a little different. That has a different ways of saying yes or no or maybe. If you're new to your pendulum, you want to ask your pendulum each time. And then as you get to know it, her, him, they, this, you will already have your established relationship with them. For me, my pendulum clockwise is yes, back and forth is no, and then counterclockwise is maybe. Personally, I don't use my pendulum in that way a lot. I do other kinds of dowsing, like muscle testing. I like muscle testing a lot. There's also body testing. This is when you can ask a question, and if it's a solid yes, then the links are tight, and if it's a no, there's no way that you can hold your fingers together. So I do that one a lot personally for my day-to-day. So another way to casually use pendulums is with charts. So then you can have like a chart with like different percentages. Like you can ask, is this vitamin good for me? Okay, yes, the vitamin's good for me. How good for me is it? 10% good, 70% good, 100% good? This is a good way of using charts, something like this. There's many kinds of charts, many ideas. Some people have like alphabet charts for writing out letters, as you wish. Personally, I don't use it that way, but to each their own. So for my readings, I have developed a system that I connect to for reading the chakras. I have my 7 embodied chakras, like I have talked about before, and mostly I read long distance, which means I don't have to have the physical body in front of me in order to do the reading. Though that's the method that I teach when I do workshops. We start with on body, and then we move to long distance. So I'm always doing long distance readings, whether it's other side of the world, across the table. Me to you would be long distance because that's my preference. I find it to be much easier than on body, because there's not the distraction, the influence of the physical, and all of the things that the physical comes with. So for me, I have clockwise, which is like open and flowing. I have counterclockwise, which is questioning. It's open and it's questioning. Then I have side to side, like if I was reading from one side of the body to the other side of the body. That is like a protected place. Some people might say closed, but I don't believe in closed. I just think kind of compressed, or maybe congested, or like held, because it needs to be it's in a healing space, or like a traumatized space. And it can be uncomfortable for the people who are experiencing that. So it's something that is good to kind of help flow when it's ready, all in good time. So the fourth movement that I use is head to toe. And this, I used to say, was like the engine revving. It was like open, but like so activated, and now I call it the place of the lessons. So when I see that, it's like there's not any rest. There's like, if you have your fifth chakra, your throat chakra, on 5, you're going to be given so many opportunities to speak up, say your truth, live your truth, be your truth. It's going to be exhausting if you ignore it. But once you stop ignoring it and do these things, then Spirit is like, oh, okay, you're getting it. That I'm giving you these opportunities to actually grow. So those are places of growth and places of lessons, and can be exhausting. If I see 2 in a chart, I'm like, okay, this person, they're doing okay, but a little bit heightened. 3 or more, whew, that something's happening, and there's some serious growth going on. So if you are interested in getting your own personalized reading, I am available by Zoom, and I can do it anywhere in the world. I love working with people. I love reading chakras. I love connecting. And you would get a sheet and an explanation sheet of what we did. We can have a recording of the session. I do energy work as well, clearing your field, cutting cords, balancing, and then talking to each chakra, getting each message, an individualized message from the chakras. If you're interested, please contact me at my website, sarahcura.com, and I would love to work with you. Hey everybody, have fun with your pendulums.